Previously on Rise of the Third Power, we went through Copper Road to get to Tikara, but the company of the Free People stood in our way. At our destination, we used the other half of the torn note to learn the Resistance's secret phrase. Okay, I don't know how I missed this chest. Delicacy. Alright, can I deliver what I currently have to you? Oh, welcome back. I don't suppose you found anything new. I think we have actually. Here, have a look. Goodness, the stars themselves must have sent you. Albert said these were lost forever, and here you come walking in with one. Haha. Thank you so much. So we can deliver it partially, but we won't get any partial rewards, so there's not much point. Okay, I'll go get your room ready. That evening. Your stateroom is ready, my prince. The ship will sail for Arkadya on your order. Thank you, Viktoriya. You followed my orders exactly. To the letter. This is the fastest ship in Cirinthia and your personal guard is aboard. Good. Look after the rest of my men. I do not know when I shall return. Earn Evan's grace, your highness. May the storm guide you. You're not going to ask her about Sparrow? Idiot. Oh, Lord Phillip, good evening. Good eve, Lady Viktoriya. Guards, you may leave us. Return to your posts. Yes, my lord. It's that secret agent. Oh, would that be Viktoriya's voice I hear? Has Prince Gage left for Arkadya yet? Are we safe to speak here? That is his ship behind me. I do not expect he shall return. I had my men check the warehouses here. The dockhands have all gone home for the day and I dismissed the guards. We are alone. You really should learn to be more thorough, old friend. Excellent. On my end, I have informed Evenheart of the depths of Horatio, Isabella, Valeria, and Ariel. Wait, they're pretending Ariel is dead? I thought they were going to claim that the Resistance kidnapped her again. Princess Rebecca does not fully believe Ariel has been killed, but I will force her to publicly acknowledge her death in the morning. Ariel yet lives, but she is being hunted even as we speak. I hope your Sparrow is as skillful as the rumors say. Sparrow has never missed a mark. That loose end will be tied up soon enough, Lord Phillip. Speaking of loose ends, Udengrad has officially accepted the terms of the alliance. Excellent. Please send our Emperor my warmest regards. I will formally announce our alliance at the royal funeral tomorrow. King Horatio was a fool. He wasted our resources, ruled like a maniac. Cirinthia will prosper under Arkadya. I thank you for the opportunity. The throne was always yours to claim it as long as you upheld our agreement. The Emperor has, however, expressed concerns over the stability of your rule. Will the Cirinthian people see it as legitimate? No, I have used your personal guard to secretly purge the castle of certain Lyriada loyalists. I will rule as Princess Rebecca's regent for the time being, and dispose of her when I have won the trust of Cirinthia. The deaths of the royal family and the initial kidnapping of Ariel will be officially blamed on radicals from Tariq. So-called radicals will not be sufficient to justify a war. The assassination of Horatio has changed things. The false flag from Tarandor would have been enough had Horatio commanded it. With him gone, it will take more to rally the people to war. Of course, deposing the king would have been much better after all this, rather than killing him at the start. I would advise against questioning the Emperor, even behind his back, Lord Phillip. I am not questioning him. I am questioning how Ariel survived Tarandor with her band of idiots. Enough. My brother's involvement was the only aspect of that we had not prepared for. The plan is still moving forward, even if it has been delayed. Noraskov's patience is being tested. Thankfully, Prince Gage should keep him distracted for a time. Do you expect Noraskov will kill him? Probably. I rather doubt Noraskov will tolerate another rebellion from another of his sons. Prince Gage may be the only man that does not fear the Emperor. Pity he has to die for it. A pity indeed, Viktoriya. A few days later, I'm surprised it didn't end up in a fight between Viktoriya and the secret agent. I thought Viktoriya, being such an important villain, would know this. Or maybe Sparrow would know this if he was nearby. Miss Reina, good evening. Out for a stroll? Good evening, Mustafa. Yes, I've been going a little stir-crazy cooped up in that inn. Well, I've got some good news for you then. Our mirrors report that our agent is expected back from Evenheart on the morrow. Oh, is your agent... that lady, is she your agent? Mustafa's agent? We should have at least some idea of how to move forward from here. Oh, wonderful. I'll let the others know. Aye, and see to it you all get a good night's rest. I expect our agent to be arriving bright and early. Well, I'm sure everyone will be happy to hear that. I should find them all and let them know. Karina? Hey, Reina, what's up? I just wanted to let you know that we'll likely be departing tomorrow morning. Well, it's about time. I've been on the move for so long, staying in one place makes my skin crawl. How are you holding up, by the way? I don't know. I'm okay. Ariel's the one who is hurting right now, not me. No, I know. It's just, I thought maybe coming back to Tariq after all this time would be difficult for you. Oh, that. I'm half Tariqi, half Cirinthian, and both my parents died in the war. I never really felt like I belonged anywhere. Mustafa raised me in the Deem, but that just felt like a place I was staying, not home. I've always been this wandering soul without a place in the world. My home is up there in the sun with my parents. They're up there waiting for me, but they died in battle, so it's like, that's the only way I have to go out too. Otherwise we'll never meet again. Are you into Norse mythology or something? Mom and Dad earned their place in the sky, and there's only one way I'll earn mine. Trying to go into Valhalla? Sorry, that's probably more than what you were asking for. No, that's exactly what I was asking for. For what it's worth, I think you've more than earned your place in Imperia already. You don't have to die. Yeah, everybody keeps telling me that. It's not that I want to die, I don't. It's just that when I do, it has to be in battle. Every time I get into a fight, my blood starts to boil. It's like, okay, this is it, my purpose. So I doubt I can change your mind. Just don't go looking for it, Karina, please. I won't. I can still do some good out there. I know that. We're not done yet. It's more than that, Karina. When things calm down, we're going to work on this together. If you say so, Miss Reina. I should go check on Ariel as well. I believe she's back at the Resistance base in the inn. Stare silently up at the sky. You guys get to get the back room, so we have to stay in the inn. For the Resistance. Make sure you get stocked up before you head out into the desert. Feel free to take anything we've got lying around here too. You already said that before. So that's the wild girl that Mustafa raises his own. I guess she lives up to her reputation. Oh, I can hear voices. Aiden, if you're just going to stand there all night, will you at least say something? That drunk pirate asked me to guard you. Go to sleep. My family is betrayed and dead, and I am fleeing for my life in a land I have never seen before. I'm sorry if I am having trouble sleeping. Well, try anyway. Is talking to me really such a chore? Yes, look, let's just get Reina back in here. She's supposed to be good at this crap. I want to talk to you. Why? I just do. So, well, I don't have anything to say. If you want to talk, then start talking. As in now. I don't have anything to say either. Oh my god. I don't know. You're the only person in our group that makes me feel like a real person. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You really truly do not care that I'm a princess, a queen now, even. It means nothing to you. That's true, so what? It makes me feel human somehow. My title makes me feel like a thing instead of a person sometimes. If it helps, I view everybody as a thing. You know, it kind of does, actually. Suppose Aiden has things under control. I think I'll just let Ariel and Aiden be alone for a while. Oh, there's Rowan. I should check on him too. Rowan. Oh, hey Reina, you're up late. Sleep hasn't come easily to any of us lately, I suppose. Guess not. How's the kid? Ariel, better than I would be in her position. I guess that's something. Rowan. I thought you were going to stop drinking. I was. Kinda hard to put it down after everything that's happened, though. That's not the first time you said something like that to me. Yeah, I know. Rowan, I hope you know I only nag you about that because I care about you. And that's not the first time you said that to me. I beg your pardon? Forget it. You know I love you, don't you? How could you not? Rowan. Karina gives me shit about it all the time, and I catch myself staring at you a lot, smiling. I don't smile much, never have, but with you. You nursed me back to health all those years ago, washed my wounds, fed me while I couldn't get out of bed. I didn't have anything worth living for then. Hell, I still don't. I've got one thing keeping me going, one thing to fight for. It's you, Reina. It's always been you. But you don't love me back. The world is teetering on the precipice of a second Great War. A war that, if it's even possible, I fear will be more deadly than the first. I was a child when I was admitted to the temple. The war broke out shortly after. I was just 8 years old. I had to preside over funerals of fallen soldiers as an initiate because there were so many and the priests were stretched so thin. But Madron blessed every one of their caskets. I don't even know when the man slept. The caskets seem endless. That's what shaped who I am today, Rowan. All I am is a tool to stop the war. You're more than that. I'm not. I won't watch that endless stream of caskets again, Rowan. I won't. In my real life, the one in which I could love someone can only begin after I've stopped that from happening. I can't love anyone right now, Rowan. But if I could, maybe it would be someone like you. Get some sleep, Rowan. You'll feel better in the morning. Yeah, maybe I will. A scene like that makes me think one of the two will not survive the war. That morning. Hey, Drunko, wake up. Ugh, go away. Hey, don't snap at me. It's not my fault he drinks too much. I only drink too much because there's nothing to do in this stupid little town but drink. Funny how you've got an excuse for every place we go. Anyway, get up. Mustafa has some news for us. Finally, maybe we can get the hell out of here. You okay? It's just a hangover. No, I mean, like, really okay. I'm getting better, actually. Glares at nothing in particular. Good morning, Rowan. Good morning. Hey, look, I'm sorry about last night. I get like that when I drink, and it needs to stop, but really is tough to... It really is tough to drop the habit right now. No, I understand, Rowan. We'll work on it. Yeah, thanks. Morning, kid. How are you holding up? I had a little chat with our resident edgy sorcerer last night, so now I feel a little better. I'm just happy we'll finally be moving on with our mission. Anyway, I wonder who that resistance agent is that showed up this morning. She seemed kind of important. Let's go, everyone. What if she got followed back to the base? I hope not. Yeah, it's her. Sometimes I wish we had a okay, you already said that? Said that too. Hello there. You're that lady that gave me that key back on Copper Road. Delighted to see you again, darling. What are you doing here? Rowan, this is Natasha Ariana, Spymaster of the Resistance. She's the agent that the High Priest sent to Evenheart. Well, I'll be damned, I didn't know we had a Spymaster. Even I didn't know we had a Spymaster. Good, that means I'm doing my job. Well, Emperor Noraskov and his cronies employ dark magic and portals to communicate quickly. We in the Resistance enjoy no such luxury. We used carrier ravens, smoke signals, and beacons. A raven from Talindra arrived here with word of what had happened. I left for Evenheart immediately. Bumping into you on Copper Road was no accident, Rowan. What of Evenheart then? Do you have any news of my sister? I'm pleased to inform you that Princess Rebecca is so far unharmed, Your Highness. I would thank the stars. That unfortunately is the only good news I have to report. Phillip has taken the throne as a regent for her, but I have learned he intends to depose her in the near future. Worse, Phillip colluded with Noraskov and Viktoriya in the plot to murder the royal family. I see. He was acting strangely the night my parents were murdered, but was loyal to my father for so long. I can't believe he's involved with this. There's much about Phillip you do not know, Highness. He has been an Arkadyan asset for a very long time. At any rate, I'm sure you must be aware that Sparrow is hunting you. Yes, that's why we've been hiding out here, but we haven't yet come up with a plan. I'm working on a way to restore you to your throne, but Phillip claimed you were killed in the attack. I understand you were something of a recluse, Ariel. I fear if your people believe you're dead, they will not recognize you when you return, thinking you're an imposter. It sounds so hopeless. What do we do now? While I'm still working on the endgame, I do have a place for us to start. Travel to Ishhala, speak with the Senate there. If Tariq formally backs her claim to the throne, it will seem more legitimate to the people. I will continue formulating my plan and link up with you after you've spoken to the Senate. Until then, farewell. Oh, and one more thing. The alliance was formally signed into law by Phillip and Viktoriya this morning. I suggest you not waste time in leaving for Ishhala, Your Highness. The clock is yet ticking and midnight draws near. God damn, we're right back where we started. Except now with Phillip, Arkadya is a puppet on the throne. It's even worse than when we started. If the Tariqi Senate can be persuaded to help, we'll at least have some power behind us. Tariq bore the brunt of the fighting during the Great War. More lives lost, more damage to the cities. You can see the cracks all these years later. The Senate has been desperate to avoid another war, and have placated Noraskov at every turn, hoping appeasement will suffice. Cowards, why not stand up to him? As someone that lost both my parents to that war, I get why everyone's so afraid of getting into another. I do not know what this Natasha intends to do with you, Ariel, but I do know this. You are an enemy of Arkadya and presumably an ally of Tariq. The Senate would surely recognize that. Very well, we should hardly have another option at this point. But what if the Senate gives you up to Arkadya in order to placate them? Very well, take the road to west through Nadim. I will send the Raven ahead so the Senate will know to expect you. And keep Karina safe out there, will you? She may not be my blood, but she is my daughter all the same. Walk in sunlight, all of you, for the resistance. Now we can just go to the world map. We can even skip over, huh? There's Tikara. Rogue Camp. Was that where we're supposed to fight those guys for the quest? Can walk around here. Wait, we can actually go to Fort Nasir now. Mind yourself here in Fort Nasir, traveler. It would be good to see if there's anything I can unlock before trying any side quests. The old fortress north of Tikara was taken over by veterans of the Great War who say the Republic failed and abandoned them. Arkadya sure got themselves together quick, didn't they? Maybe that Noraskov guy isn't so bad. Hear about Fort Khalid? Arkadya sacked it during the war. Bandits are holed up there now, I hear. How many bandits are we going to have to beat up for these side quests? Baha, better luck next time, mister. Okay, suck at cards. Hero Band, Book Artisan, and Steel. As ships get faster and sturdier, it feels like the world gets smaller and smaller. I can't believe Cirinthia ever even considered an alliance of Arkadya. After all, we've been through together. Oh, it's getting about time to vote again, isn't it? I should attend the forum and get caught up on what's going on. Queen Aveni's shield. If you're heading to Slender from here, watch yourself. The roads are dangerous these days. Oh, we can actually go through this gate now. Good. Welcome back. I don't suppose you found anything new. I think we have, actually. Here, have a look. Same dialogue. I think it's just generic dialogue that swaps out the number every time we find something new. Rogue Camp. So you came after all. Of course, couldn't pass up a chance to see my old friend again. I like your enthusiasm, and I'll give you 10% of the bounty for your help. 10%? You'd be screwed if we weren't here. Something tells me we're going to end up being the ones doing the dirty work anyway. Yeah. Ugh, fine. 30% then. I want half. Alright. Keep your damn voice down, girl. Half as it is. That's more like it. So what's the plan? You'll want to clear out the glass knives first. They've got fighters scattered about, but they don't know we're here. Take the gang members out first, then we'll meet up at the top of the hill to face Sabir together. Sounds good to me. Let's get started. There's so many. Don't they have radars or something? What's going on? Watch yourself. Word is there's some kind of bounty hunter or something out there. Hi there. Uh-oh. Intruders, get her? Yeah, get me. There's so many. Are there mage types among them? There's a healer, but the rest are just normal fighters, I guess. So I just need to protect Rowan, who will taunt everyone. Oh, what? Okay, seriously, why? Why do they all have this focus order? This focus order sucks. If they have the focus order, I'm probably better off just using a group shield. Guessing I have to raid the building too. Sparkling wine and delicacy. Amethyst obtained. Intruders, we need to warn Sabir. Get a move on, stay watchful, knives. Rah, knife. Knife. That's what you idiots are saying now? Yeah, how dare you insult our guild motto? Glass knives, attack! Knife. They seem a little more serious than the last one. Seriously can't one-shot any of ya? Oh, I actually want to put you to sleep. Good. There are those dirty bounty hunters. Don't let them get near Sabir. That should do it for the glass knives. Let's go find Sabir. Oh, it actually gave you an indicator. Good. Hello there. Welcome to my little abode. How can I assist you? Ha ha. Sabir, do you recognize me? It's your old friend Karina. Oh shit. I wasn't really prepared for this battle at all. Yeah, the guide made it seem like it was supposed to be an easy battle, but the Sabir is actually harder than the battle that follows it. Yeah, you'll see soon. Yeah, she gets 4 turns per round by default. That's already kind of insane. It's like something you expect from a late game boss. And she can stun. Yeah, it turns out that it's better to equip Tremor Band on Rowan for this battle so that he can resist the stunning effect. And also, it would have been better if I had placed Reyna into the party to deal with the bleeding effect. I underestimated this boss. And since she gets 4 turns per round, even Rowan will have a hard time dealing with her DPS, especially if he is stunned and cannot heal himself. Alright, just... something that probably should have saved the demon for the next round. That probably would have been a better idea. Also, I noticed that for DOTs, for enemies that move multiple times per round, the DOT will only take effect once per round, even if no matter how many turns they take. No, good thing we have Tranquility. Those two make a good healing team. Good news is that Rowan is taking so much damage that he can pretty much fill out on his rage meter. Though I think she does have a way to clear status effects, so you'll still have to reapply certain things. Seems like a lot of bosses have AoE DOT infliction. That is going to be an issue. Makes it so you pretty much have to have Reyna in the party. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like as enemies get more numbers and turns for themselves, the free party member limit is feeling really restrictive. 3 turns feels like barely enough to deal with this stuff, on expert mode at least. Maybe it wouldn't feel quite as restrictive on lower difficulties. Really should invest in that. Maybe it really should just equip that thing that allows Aiden to keep his demon on the field longer. But no, that's not worth it because if he can't find any enemies to kill, he won't be able to summon another demon. Yeah, demons are mostly good for dealing with elite enemies, but for long-term boss battles, they are much harder to use. Probably better to use the demon when you swap out for more DPS people when the boss is almost dead, rather than at the beginning of the fight. I should keep that in mind. Plus, summoning the demon at the end to debuff the boss would also make it easier for Aiden to reclaim his Dark Pact buff. You know, I really should have equipped Tremor Band. That was a big L on my part, but fortunately my failure will warn everyone else what to do for their runs of this game. And of course I'll include it in the Steam guide. Yeah, Steam guide seems to be mostly written in haste, going with the first strategy that worked, not necessarily the most optimal strategy. Even when blinded, she can still hit really hard. And she targets my healer. I wonder if the enemy AI knows to target the healer or weakened party members. Well, she's taunted now, so hopefully Reyna will survive. That kind of DPS, she could easily take out an undefended glass cannon party member. Okay, she's almost dead. We almost got this. Does that mean layer enemies are going to move even more than 4 times per turn? That would be insane. 4 is already greater than my maximum number of party members in battle. And I'm stunned. Yeah, I really need to make use of healing items as well. Good thing I saved up so many of them. And Aiden's really... Aiden does not have any MP healing abilities like Reyna does. Reyna's normal attack heals her MP, but Aiden's normal attack heals his hit points instead. I really wish there was a way for him to regain his MP more easily, outside of food buffs. And my party is wounded as well, so now we're less prepared for the next round. Ugh, 3-1 isn't fair. Yeah, you of all people shouldn't be lecturing anybody about fighting fair, Sabir. Okay, good point. Well, Sabir, looks like your time has finally come, eh? Taku, my comrade, old friend, brother in arms, you're here to rescue me, right? Not exactly. Sigh, so we end our relationship in violence after all. It could end no other way. The glass knives are destroyed and you're next. Ha, hardly. There are dozens of us. They'll, be here any minute now. Where are those guys? There were dozens of you, girl. My associates made sure to take care of the others. By the light, are you really working with this donkey's ass, Karina? Yeah, we beat up all your goons and now we're here to arrest you. Ha! You told him you wanted to arrest me, Taku. What, your reputation is so bad you have to lie to my old rivals? So wait, what? You two know each other? Old friends, you could say. Not so different from you and I, Karina. What did you do to my men exactly? You know, like details because they're grisly. Ugh, never mind. Okay, so what's all this? You lied to me? What do you care? Sabir is your enemy, right? I'm here to put an end to her little gang. With her best goon dead, she's all that's left. She was my rival. We haven't talked in years. Putting her in prison sounded fun. I'm not here to kill her. I see, so be fighting with her instead then. Wasn't planning on it, but I'm not gonna let you murder her. So be it, but at least I have the element of surprise. Ah! This is bad, I'm horribly wounded. Okay, let's just go with this tried and true team. Alright, did not use the most optimal strategy here, but the boss is weak enough that I don't think I really need it. Of course, I'll add some more optimal tips to the actual Steam guide, and try to mention them in this voiceover. Alright, so yeah, Rowan needs a shield. The boss only uses single targets, so there's no need to use shields on everyone. Alright, so here's where I make a big mistake. Yeah, Black Hole won't work on them. Plaguing all of them is actually not that great an idea because the clones disappear on their own normally. They'll disappear after a few turns. So I pretty much wasted a D-gen by targeting all of them. It would have been better to just target the main body once I identify it. Speaking of which, the main body does not shuffle among the others, unlike the Kale battle from Forever Home. That's kind of lost potential in my opinion. Yeah, so if he's going to retain the same position, then having all those decoys does not actually help him that much other than DPS. Okay, Poison Arrow. Unlike me, use the Poison Sack item. That way, you will not have to cure the poison every time. If I had done that, I could have used Reyna's turns more efficiently. Use it for more DPS strategies. I really need to think of a way to make Aiden more MP efficient, too. Other than just spamming MP healing items. Is there something late game that can increase MP regen? I may want to give him that instead of his spell power boosting accessory. Yeah, that might be a better idea. Yep, once again, having a lot of theory generation helps with the DPS a bit and makes up for my less efficient strategy here. It would have been better if I had buffed Rowan first. Just gotta look for opportunities, such as when the clones go away. Yeah, like right now, this is basically your chance to start to get some briefing room in, set up your buffs and such. Yeah, it's useless to taunt right now. We'll immediately summon the clones next turn and clear all his statuses, which is kind of annoying. I feel like we're gonna get a lot more status clearing buffs bosses in the future, just to keep the player from cheesing them with ailments all the time. In that case, I'm gonna have to upgrade to the AoE version of her Reyna's Blessing so that I can actually keep up with the boss's own gimmicks. Here, Starlight is actually useless because those arrows have absolute accuracy. I don't think I've ever seen them miss at all. It would have been better to just give him more, one of the other two party members more offense. I wonder if Blessing of Imperia would actually increase DOT damage. I haven't really checked. Sadly, I did not retry this boss battle, but I was too lazy to, so I can't really experiment on that. Maybe I'll just look for a random enemy to experiment on when I feel like it. Yeah, it's best to just concentrate everything on the real body, which is always the middle right one. Alright, always cure poison before it can tick. That's the way to win. That's why having Reyna go first is such a good idea for me. But of course, it'll still be difficult to deal with if Reyna is the one takes DOT damage from an AoE effect. Fortunately, that's not the case here. These guys only have single targets, which actually makes them way easier than the previous boss who can use AoEs. I wonder if we'll get any form of AoE protection other than Shield. Shield has a cooldown, so hopefully we'll get a new party member who can do something similar. I don't know. I wonder if it would have been better to detonate the boss. The problem is Aiden is slower than the boss, so it's hard to completely make use of all of his abilities. I wonder if it would be worth it to put the speed ring on Aiden. Plus, having the speed ring on Aiden also seems to affect the speed of his demon summon, which would help me in destroying the elite enemies before they can cause too much damage. I wonder if any other passes I can use to make Fury stronger. Since Fury spamming seems to be viable now that I have a ton of Rage generation. Yeah, that actually makes him surprisingly viable for DPS. Anyways, I used Beat Back the Enemy for the BGM here because that was played during the Restill clone battle, which is somewhat similar to this except the clones get stronger as you kill them, making the battles harder and harder towards the end, even if the enemy has fewer turns to work with. Yeah, that might be a more exciting way to deal with to do a clone battle, unlike this one where the enemy just uses the same moveset throughout the fight and never gets any stronger. Yeah, the only way you lose this fight is if you run out of resources, which is not likely to happen if you saved up enough money and are well prepared with items. Yeah, everything just runs as a loop at this point. Yeah, it seems strange to make the true boss of the storyline more simplistic in their moveset than the previous boss. Maybe that's why he hired us to help him, because he knew he wouldn't be able to defeat Sabir by himself. Yeah, that actually makes sense. He wouldn't be able to win in a fair fight, that coward. That was not too bad. But man, look at that exhaustion he accumulated. Sabir, are you okay? Oh, by the light. Hacking Cough, did you win? Is Taku dead? Yes. I see. Shame it turned out this way. Taku was an honorable person, or so I thought. Are you? Are you? That man was a liar, but I do still have a rather large bounty on my head. We may have been rivals, but we shared good times back in Nadim when we were kids. Yeah, we did. You know, I'm not exactly on the side of the law per se, but I do think I'm a good guy these days. Is there such a thing? Better than this, anyway. Look, why don't you give all this stuff up? Make a real life for yourself. Your gang's all rounded up. They're going to prison. I'll let you go for old time's sake, though, if you promise you're going to go straight. Go straight? What, like you? No, like better than me. Just give this up. Tariq doesn't need what we did to it. What you're doing to it. So I always did want to own my own plantation by the river. Good idea. Now go on before I change my mind. I owe you one, Karina. You owe me two if that plantation of yours works out. Karina, are you sure you should be letting a criminal go like that? I don't know. I remember what it's like to grow up where it felt like a gang was your only choice. Most of us don't get a chance. I only got one because I met you, Reina. I think Sabir deserves one too. I suppose I can't argue with that decision. Let's hope she can take advantage of it. Winter Song. Yeah, so the trick to winning this battle is to make sure Reina has the Vanguard Sigil. This ensures she moves before Rowan does, no matter what. That will allow her to always heal him before the poison has a chance to take effect, thus ridding the boss of the majority of their DPS. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Rise of the Third Power. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.